The English translation of Gestapo translate to secret state police. The Gestapo was Nazi Germany's infamous political force. The Gestapo were responsible for the roundup of Jews throughout Europe for deportation and extermination. They operated without civil restraints. Thousands of leftists, intellectuals, Jews, trade unionists, political clergy, and homosexuals simply disappeared into concentration camps at the hand of the Gestapo. Other German police forces were also perpetrators of the Holocaust. This includes the criminal police, Kripo, and the uniformed border police. If this is all sounding eerily similar to what is happening now in this country, that is because the Nazi regime was inspired by Jim Crow segregation in the United States. You see, America in the early 20th century was the leading racist jurisdiction in the world. Nazi lawyers, as a result, were interested in, looked very closely at, and were ultimately influenced by Jim Crow race law. Nazis admired the Jim Crow era laws that discriminated against Black Americans and segregated them from white Americans. These models influenced the citizen portion of the Nuremberg laws, which stripped Jewish Germans of their citizenship and classified them as nationals. Some of the U.S. state laws threatened severe criminal punishment for interracial marriage. That was something radical Nazis were very eager to do in Germany as well. The United States was also the creative force behind eugenics, a pseudoscientific ideology arguing that genetically inferior people should be sterilized to prevent offspring with undesirable traits. So many states passed forced sterilization laws in the United States. Hitler was impressed with this United States' desire to build a pure race of people and adopted that same concept, except sterilization in Nazi Germany was synonymous with death. The history of this country is not cloaked in innocence. The disenfranchisement of Native Americans and enslaved Blacks as a blueprint for Nazi Germany was responsible for the death of over 6 million Jews. Now, the secret state police, also known as ICE, is being used to terrorize citizens to obey a white nationalist regime. They plan to erase history because if you can't read about it, you will never know it continues to repeat itself. So which part was great that we are making great again? That's just something to think about on today's Wake Up Wednesday.